Different fire gleams, forged in the desert, living out the dream. We wear the armor, steel upon our blades, like the charging night, our passion never fades. They hear the thunder rolling from the stands, the future of the game is in our hands. The sword is drawn, the visor's coming down. We're here to fight and claim our hometown crown. Feel the ground start shaking, hear the battle cry. Raise the purple banner to the Arizona sky. Lace them up, let's go, the moment is at hand. The toughest team to ever grace this land. We are the Knights, the passion and the might, charging down the ice in purple and white. Hear the canyons roar, hear the gold horn blare. We're the Knights, so opponents beware. See Nathan flying, weaving through the pack. Tyler's got a slap shot, there's no turning back. Brody on the boards, a punishing design. Jacob with the puck, he's breaking down the line. The speed of Jackson, the hustle of a Ryer. Christian and Chase are fueling the fire. Tripping Abel, fighting for the zone. This kingdom on the ice, we claim it as our own. We are the Knights, the passion and the might, charging down the ice in purple and white. Hear the canyons roar, hear the gold horn blare. We're the Knights, so opponents beware. Sound of freedom, charge to the heavy, ready for war. Sound of Miles, Robert, settling the score. Sound of Brandon, Kevin, breaking the attack. And Logan's on the point, there's no turning back. The net is a fortress, a castle of might, locked down by trade, a shadow in the night. The wall stands before you, a legend to be. They call him Matthew, and you won't get past the creed.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to AZ Ice here in Gilbert, Arizona. We are getting all set for a preseason game scrimmage between the 16U AA Knights and the 16U AA Sun Devils. Team's first meeting of these two teams. I think this is the third scrimmage for the Knights. I can't say for the Sun Devils.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but we did play against the Sun Devils single A team on Sunday night. Some of you fans out there on YouTube may have watched that game. Knights did pretty well, but of course, now we're in our own division.
Yes.
This is a double A matchup.
This will be interesting, yeah.
This will be much more interesting, exactly. I want to see high compete level, quick and clean passing, and I want to see D-zone coverage. I think that's the three keys for the Knights.
All right, and Puck is dropped. Play is underway. Here come the Sun Devils in. Puck goes off Beth's shins, and Tenpenny has it on the left side, exiting the zone. Gets Reinhardt off his stick. Lindsay comes back into his own zone. Puck just inside the line.
A lot quicker
yeah, we got to get that out. Yep.
We need to be a lot quicker than this.
Sun Devils top of the circle, fired in, and we've got Trey Boss in goal for the Knights. Good tip by Reinhardt to Tenpenny, now coming down the right side, up over center, up over the blue line, gets poke checked in, but Reinhardt picks it up. He fires that right on, and we will have a face-off coming up in the Sun Devil zone to the left of their goal. Play just underway here in first period.
Both teams getting a full change. Just feeling each other out, seeing how it goes. Was talking to a couple parents before the game. They really don't have any idea of how they're going to do, and I think we also the same. Don't really know how we're going to stack up right now.
Yeah.
That's the whole point
All
of preseason.
New, right? Exactly.
Yep.
So we have George out with Olsen on the left and New Year on the right. For the Knights, George gets a backhander in there. That's blocked. Goes into the corner. Sun Devils try and clear the zone. And puck is just kept in. Yes,
wow.
Nice job there by Lawrence. George picks it up, sends it around behind the goal. Olsen there. He dodges a check. Goes high off the glass. Olsen sends it along the boards. Sun Devils try to clear again. Good kick, good keep there by Lawrence. Kicks that one back in again. That's about 4 times. Yes, nice job. Oops, now he lost a stick. Here come the Sun Devils down the right side. Into the circle. Fires it and he scores. Number 16, O'Hearn for the Sun Devils. He got good speed coming down the right side and came into the circle to the left of Boss and fired it into the goal. Sun Devils on the board 1-0 on shot number 2.
A little disorganized there. We can't, Lawrence kept that puck in several times. On the last time, he just couldn't do it, but we can't let that turn into a one-on-none.
No, exactly. Yeah. So we've got Bannon out with Skelly and Pastilli up front, and Smith and Harrison back on D. Puck goes into the zone, and that is icing as Speck goes back to retrieve it. Xavier Turner out with, I hear, a broken elbow, so who's normally out on this line?
That's right, I did hear that. We are short of forward.
In the Sun Devil game earlier, the single A game.
Really unfortunate. I feel very bad for him.
Tournament coming up too.
Yeah, he's going to miss our Denver tournament.
Tipped. Oh, nice tip there, dip into the corner. Skelly sends it around and behind. Pastilli now, left of the goal in the corner. Goes back over to Skelly. He couldn't handle that. Now just outside the blue line. Dumped back in by Pastilli. Skelly in on the forecheck. Sun Devils try and come out their right side. Now they have to retreat back into the zone. And behind the goal, they're going to try and come out their left side. Here they come now, up through center. Top of the circle, fires it in. Boss has that one, gloves that, no problem. And we'll have a face-off coming up to the right of the Sun Devil goal.
So, yeah, like you said, we're down a forward. And we typically only have 5D, which is what we got right now. A little bit short-handed.
Reinhardt and Lindsay. Lindsay bringing it up through center. Up over the red line. Puck rolling into the Sun Devil zone. He chips it in. Reinhardt goes chasing after it behind the goal.
Tighter forecheck. Let's go.
Sun Devils trying to keep again. Lawrence keeps it in. And Sun Devils now coming back. Good check by Lindsay. Reinhardt in to help. And Sun Devils now come out their left side on the weak side. Puck comes back to Beth. He dumps it up through the middle. Sun Devils retrieve it in their own zone. Off the boards and out to center, but intercepted by Tenpenny. Tried to hit Reinhardt. In the Sun Devil zone deep. They go across out off the boards and just missed the blue paint, and that will be icing. Lawrence has been keeping about 5 shots in the zone already.
And on his weak side.
Yes.
Right-hand shot, playing on the left side at the blue line. But he's done that for several years. He's getting pretty good at it.
Bannon dumps it in behind the goal. Swig after it. Sun Devils now coming into the left of Boss. Fire it right across the crease. Comes back to the left D. Chips it off the boards into AHU. He comes in, sends that right across the crease. Come back out of the zone. And Sun Devils are going to have to regroup.
Oh, you got to hit him. You have to hit him.
Yeah, can't have any easy entries into the zone. Beth sends it around the boards. Davis with it. Sends it over to Swega coming down the right side over the blue line. He gets pinned into the boards. Knight's changing on the fly. Sun Devils now trying to come out the right side. Hit a man coming up the left. Comes AHU again. Fires it in. That misses the goal. Comes all the way around. Kept in. Went past Davis. Puck right in, and Boss with the glove save. We'll have a face-off coming up in the Knight zone to the left of Trey Boss.
Yeah, physicality is not everything that's involved, but when I said at the beginning, compete level, we cannot pull up on that. He gets that puck just as he's entering the zone. You got to put a body on him.
New Year winding up the right side. Harrison sends it around. Puck comes to New Year. He's got George flying up through the middle. Puck clears the zone. Sun Devils back to their own blue line. We get Argovitz in goal for the Sun Devils. Sun Devils fired into the left of Boss. Harrison goes over to pick it up in the corner. He's got two Sun Devils on him. Puck comes up to Olsen. New Year's coming up the middle, but
Icing.
puck goes down, rolling, and it doesn't make it for icing.
He had enough time and space there to control that puck rather than just sending it all the way down.
Yeah, and New Year was winding up through the middle.
Yeah, that's right.
Need to haul her out, get better communication there.
Yep, collect
They're
that
talking
puck.
it over. Yep.
Collect the puck, make the pass.
George in for the draw. We got Hines and Harrison back on D. Keep there by the Sun Devils. Harrison tips it up to Olsen. Off the boards and out. George tries to pick it up. Sun Devils will get there first, and they dump a roller into the zone. Harrison going back after it. Puck comes to the left of Boss. Two Sun Devils in on Harrison in there. Got George in there as well. Puck comes loose. New Year's going to pick it up. He goes up the left side. Olsen comes through the middle. Sends it around the goal. Olsen picks it up in the corner. Pops over a stick. Heinz dumps it back in. Olsen takes, Heinze couldn't keep that in. It rolls back into his own zone. Sun Devils changing. Harrison sends it across ice just off New Year's stick. He now goes off for a change, and the Sun Devils are regrouping in their own zone.
I
They
also
send
asked
that
for quick
all the
and
way
clean
down.
passing. Yep.
Yeah,
I asked for
Not
quick
yet.
and clean passing, and we didn't quite see it right there.
no.
Nope. You know, Heinze on that board, that happens. You can't blame it. But after that, when we had three players involved in collecting that and passing it, not clean.
Yeah. Beth keeps that in. Fires it right on goal. Argovitz up, deflects it up off the glass. Sun Devils now trying to come out their right side. Good keep there by Smith. Bannon dumped in it as well. Now it comes back out. He dumps it across to Beth. Puck is rolling. Beth chips it off the boards. Hops over Skelly's stick. Stilly forechecking. Puck out, bouncing a lot. Here come the Sun Devils now. In on the left side. They got a man cut in the middle. Oh, good stick there by Beth. Smith dumps it up to Skelly. Here comes Skelly now down the left side. Smith hops up. Oh, Skelly took a hard hit into the boards. We got a penalty coming up. Boss leaves the net for an extra attacker. Knight's cutting through the middle. Puck goes over to the weak side. Sun Devils are going to get there just as Tenpenny gets on for the extra attacker. And we will have a penalty coming up. Number 19 on the Sun Devils, Brandt.
Did he call an elbow there? I think he.
Yeah,
it
just ran
looked
the
like an
replay. Yeah, it
elbow.
was an elbow.
Elbow sort of, signal. Yeah, I thought it might be roughing because
That's what I was
it
thinking.
wasn't too
Yeah.
bad of a hit, but it was in the danger zone.
Yep.
But no, it looked like he gave him the elbow.
Tenpenny in for the draw. Puck comes out. Lindsay sends it over to the weak side. Sun Devils flap it there all the way down. Gets past Hines. Lawrence going to retrieve it in his own zone. Chips it up to
Can't
Stilly.
keep that in.
Going the other way, guys. Here comes Lawrence now up through the middle. Moves over to the right side. Going in deep into the corner. Fires it right across. Argovitz has it there, and he'll hold on. Sun Devils changing. Minute and a half remaining here in the power play for the Knights. Tenpenny with Reinhardt on the right, Lindsay on the left, Lawrence and Heinz back on D.
Oh, come on.
Heinz can't keep it in, sends it across out of the reach of Lawrence. Lawrence returns it back to Heinz. Heinz now hits Lindsay up through the middle. He sends it into the sideboards where the Sun Devils pick it up. They send it around behind the goal. Reinhardt's over there to pick it up. Lindsay now with it in behind the goal.
A little
Sun Devils
sloppy.
come
We're
up
on
with
power
it.
play. We can't be this sloppy. We got to
Yep.
be way more clean.
Keep there by
Another
Lawrence,
keep.
right into the middle.
Wow.
Fires it in, deflected. Oh, Reinhardt just got a good deflection there, but didn't quite go where he wanted it.
Skate,
Comes
skate,
down
skate.
to Boss. Oh,
You cannot do that.
And Sun Devils going by. No one to blame but himself there if that happened. But anyways, here it comes.
Goalie should never be making that diagonal across the zone D zone.
Yeah. Not if they have a man in the zone as well. Sun Devils now. They're in their own zone going back and forth D to D. 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck comes into the zone. Sun Devils cut
You got to
wide.
keep up with them.
Oh, there you go. That's the way to do it.
Nice one, Georgie.
Reinhardt now.
That's the compete level I'm
Cross
talking
ice
about.
to Olsen. Olsen gets poke checked as he tried to cross the line, and bit of a
No,
trip there.
that's not a
Nope,
trip.
they didn't
Come
call
on.
it. Olsen down, bats the puck down, and he's got it just inside his own line.
Oh, dude, you got to skate that.
Yeah, he passed it back to Smith. Smith is going the other way. Sun Devils in now and behind the goal. Gilmore with it. Tries to hit a man coming in there.
Let's go, Ryer.
Here comes Ryer now. Olsen up over the line on the left side. Gilmore gives him a cross check from behind, and that's going to be a penalty. Cross checking coming up to the Sun Devils.
All right, let's try again on this power play.
Yeah.
Again, this is a scrimmage. This is our third scrimmage of the season. And so this is exactly the kind of practice we need, especially before we travel to Denver for the CCM Denver tournament.
Face-off coming up. George in for the draw. Olsen top of the circle. New Year on the right side.
Yeah.
Face-off to the right of Ergovitz in the goal for Sun Devils. And Sun Devils win it back into the corner. They fire it off the boards. Puck bounces just inside the blue line. Georgie comes in to help. Puck still scrambly there. The Sun Devils come up with it. They fire it off the boards and all the way down. Boss is going to stop this one there for, oh, and then as D are coming. There we go, over to Lawrence. Lawrence sends it around. Okay, guys, let's set something up here. Let's go. Olsen now with it, coming down the right side. Move the puck, boys.
Yeah, we need a pass.
Yeah.
I like that he
take
started
advantage.
skating it, but at some point you got to pass that puck.
Yeah, somebody's got to get open. We got to pass that puck.
Oh, and that's
Here
not.
comes AHU right in. Good save by Boss. Harrison comes up with it now. Coming up the right side, up to Lawrence. Lawrence over his line. Sends it across to New Year. He chips it in. Chases after it. Sun Devils come up with it, and they go cross ice to the weak side.
Oh,
you know
that's
that's
bouncing. You know that's
Right in
bouncing.
front of Boss, nice save. Puck comes in, and he's able to pounce on that. That was a dangerous play there by the Sun Devils. Short-handed. 49 seconds remaining in the penalty. Face-off coming up to the right of Trey Boss. Got Swega in for the draw now. He's out there with Regis and Pastilli, and we've got Beth and Heinz back on D. Sun Devils win the draw. Shot doesn't get through this time. Puck goes into the corner for Peck. He sends it right into the middle. Beth with it now. He hits Pastilli now up through center. He dumps it in as Davis was with him. Sun Devils coming up the right side. Tried to send it up through the middle. That was intercepted. Now it's out over the line. Davis with it. Goes across to Heinz. Heinz off the board. Tried to hit Suega. That was just in front of him. Sun Devils send it back out. And now they dump it back into the zone. And 17 seconds remaining in the penalty. Beth now coming out the right side. It's up to Pastilli. Pastilli cuts through center now. Up over the line. Tries to work on Sway in the middle. Good keep there by Beth. Beth fires it in from the blue line. Puck goes into the right corner. Aegis in there. Aegis tried to get back to the point, but it cleared. Hines back to Beth. Beth off the glass into the Sun Devil zone. Picked up by Suega. That hit a Sun Devil in the leg, and Sun Devils now coming out behind their own goal. 4 minutes remaining here, first period. Sun Devils leading 1-0. Here they come now, and on the left of Voss. Fire it from the circle. That backhander just went wide by Brandt. Puck goes into the corner. Brandt with it. It's it back to his D-man. Just kept in there. Low shot. Tip just wide. Sun Devils are going to get there first. Shot from left point. That was deflected right in front by Stroud, and that hits over the glass into the netting above the glass, and we will have a face-off with just under 4 minutes remaining here in period 1. Sun Devils leading 1-0. And 4-3 on, I think that's 4-3 on the shots. I don't know. I was looking at that. Yeah, I know.
They reset them. I've got actually Sun Devil 6.
Yeah, I thought it was more like 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, so I've got them at 6 right. What was that last one I shot? That's what I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it deflected off.
Lawrence bounces his man there, sends the puck around. Puck kept in at the point. Dana now with it. He can't clear it. Comes back to Harrison. Harrison up to Skelly.
Okay, but let's control that puck.
Yep, that's going to go just
no
hit
icing.
the side of the goal, so no icing. Got a bit of a break there.
Again,
Sun Devils now coming up through the middle. Over the blue line. Top of the circle. Fires it in. Boss steers it in behind. 3 Sun Devils behind the line. Now they're in the corner. In behind Boss. Sun Devils trying to come out the left side. And then sends it around to Lawrence. Lawrence tips it up to Reinhardt. He gets checked from behind. To keep in the Sun Devils. Moving. Oh, got to move in on him. Yep. Glimsher fires it into the left side. And the Sun Devils are leading 2-0.
You can't get above the puck. You can't get above the puck. So that was Lawrence right there trying to clear the zone. Made a nice pass. But then the next player did not get it out of the zone. And Lawrence got a little bit above the puck. He got to the blue line before the puck did, and it came back in.
Devils with it now. Coming up the right side. Couldn't get over the line. Lindsay in there. Up to Tenpenny. Lindsay bounces his man there. Tenpenny fires it in just inside. Sun Devils retrieve it. Off Tenpenny's stick. Puck bouncing through the center ice zone. And Sun Devils come across the line. Good body position there. Boss keeps that out. Rebound comes in. Boss sticks out the leg. Here comes Tenpenny back the other way. Tips it up to Lindsay. Hits him in the leg. And puck bounces back over to the Sun Devils. And they clear the zone up through center ice area. Stilly sends it across ice to Beth. Has to retreat. Beth off the glass, down the ice, and that's going to go right on goal.
Touch that. That's not icing. Ref put his hand up for icing, but a Knight and a Sun Devil both touched it.
Sun Devil sending it around behind Boss to his left. Heinz picks it up there, sends it in behind to Beth. Beth has Pastilli up on the right side. He gets the puck. Oh, he gave it away. Here come the Sun Devils now. They dump it back into the corner. Those first couple of passes got to be crisp. Puck goes over the line. Sun Devils now back just outside their own blue line. Minute and a half remaining first period. Fires it in. Nice pad save by Boss. Top of the circle. Shot doesn't make it through. Puck goes into the corner. Tenpenny now has it. New Year's. Oh, intercepted right in the middle. Right in front. Backhander. Nice save by Boss. Boss being tested here. Several good saves. Here come the Sun Devils now. Brandt with it. Sends it back to the right D. Long shot through. Boss saves it off the pad and then into the glove. And we'll have a face-off coming up in the Knight zone.
That's going to get worse.
Just over a minute.
Elbow to the face after the whistle. Ref didn't call it. It's going to be worse the next time.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that popped his helmet up.
That. Face-off coming up to the left of Boss. We get George in for the draw. He's out there with Olsen and Neuer. Lawrence chips it up to Olsen, just out of his reach. Lawrence chips it around. Near, he kicks it right out to the Sun Devil. He fires it in. Puck bounces. AHU tried to wrap around. Boss is there. Puck comes into the slot area. Near picks it up. Again, hands it right back to
That was
the
offside.
Sun Devils. Yes, that is a delayed offside. Lawrence now with
Skate it. Move it.
It's Olsen over on the left side. Now the Sun Devils clear, finally. Olsen in front of his own goal. Sends it right off Gilmore. And here come the Sun Devils. Brandt with it again on the left to the right of Boss. Top of the circle. It's a fan shot by Gilmore. He cuts into the middle, fires it in. A nice shot right into the top right corner. And Knights have got to do a little better job of clearing their zone.
That's the third time in a row that our breakout pass went right to a
Sun Devil. Those
you
turnovers will kill you in your own zone.
We had clean control.
Yep.
You just got to make the pass. Clean
Sun
control
Devils
with
are ready
time
to
and
pounce.
space. You got to make the pass.
Make the simple play. Sun Devils now, top of the circle. Fired in, that goes wide. Reinhardt bumps his man there. Puck's in behind him. Puck along the board. Harrison comes in to help. Puck comes back to the right D. Fires it in. And that is the end of period number 1. Sun Devils with the 3-0 lead. We'll be back with the second period in just a moment.
Looking for the first one. It's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's one of Arizona nights. We just want the second one. And it's a pass and it's a shot and it's a goal and it's two of Arizona nights. The fans are excited and the parents are in the stands and the boys are on the ice and we're about to drop the puck. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this game away. The boys are back, they're on the attack and we are gonna take this.
Getting ready for puck drop here for period number 2. Sun Devils to our left. Knights in white to the right. Puck comes back into the Sun Devil zone. Play by Reinhardt. He needs to clear the zone. Now he does. Puck goes into the Sun Devil zone. They go in behind the goal. Gill tries to come out the left side. Puck bounces past Smith. And here comes Sun Devils now cutting in. Fire it in. That goes high. And we'll have a face-off deep in the Knights zone. Play just underway here, period number 2. Face-off coming up to the right of Boss in the Knights goal. Swagan for the draw. Comes out through center. Puck goes rolling. Reinhardt after it. Moyer gets there for the Sun Devils, chips it out to center. Puck is outside the line.
There you go.
Good job by Reinhardt. Hits Brand into the boards. Puck goes in now behind Argovitz to his left. Schwab with it. Davis in there for the Knights. Reinhardt comes in as well. Sun Devils sending him. Now they come out the right side. Cutting through the middle. Over the Knights line. Backhander in, and Boss pulls that in with his glove. Good speed there coming in by the Sun Devils on that last rush. Knights changing lanes. Ben with Skelly And Pastilli. Right in front. Puck cleared. Pastilli now with it, coming out the right side. Bannon tips it, but not out. Here comes Lawrence, dumps it off to Skelly. Skelly sends it across ice. Pastilli has it, top of the circle. Puck goes into the corner. Sun Devils now coming out of their zone. Puck intercepted by Bannon. Cutting in. Lost the puck. Skelly bunts his man. Puck sent back into the corner. Schwab after it there. Dumps a soft pass back. Now gets a return pass. Goes past him right to the point. And Lawrence is going to pick it up at center ice. He's got a man on. Hines with it now on his backhand.
Oh, come on now.
Sun Devils pick that up. In behind, Hines pokes it around. Skelly gets there. He just chips it out over to center ice area. Brandt fires it all the way back as the Sun Devils go off for a change. Hines now with it. Pass up to Skelly, coming up the left side inside the blue line. He dumps it through the middle. Here comes Pastilli at top of the circle. Fires it in off Argovitz. Comes over into the corner. Argovitz lost the puck after it hit him high. Lawrence hits his man there. Puck comes loose at center. Sun Devils now in over the line. Left side. Try to hit man through the middle. Puck bounces high. Top of the circle to the right of Voss. Sun Devils now going into the corner. Send it back to the left D. Kept in. Fire across ice. Right D man. Chips it into the corner. Past the referee. Comes back to the right D. Cuts across. Fires a shot in. Voss a save. Sun Devils now with the puck on the right side. Penalty coming up to the Knights. And Tenpenny got a stick on it, and we're going to have a roughing call against the Knights. Who's picking it up? Is it Beth? Yeah, looks like Beth picking it up. So the Sun Devils will go on the power play. Good chance for them to work on that, and the Knights to work on the PK. Smith and Harrison will be out on D. Olsen and New Year up front for the Knights. Face off to the right of Boss. Sun Devils win it cleanly. Back to the left point. Into the half boards. Back to the point. Come across the right side. Can't handle that pass. Puck goes into the corner. Harrison on his man there. Harrison comes up with the puck. Sends it around. Bounces it. Gets it past his man. That goes all the way down. Argovitz is going to pick it up there. He just taps it to the side. And Weekly picks it up. Rory Weekly goes in behind his own goal. Here he comes now, skating the puck up through the middle. Sends it up on the right side. Smith is back. Sun Devils set up. Over the left side, now moves into the middle. Puck clears the zone. Good forechecking there by
New Year.
Sun Devils try to get it in. They do. Puck tried to clear, but kept in. Devils cutting through the middle. Deep, just through the middle. Puck hit Boss. Puck goes in now in behind the goal. Sun Devils pick it up there. Just under a minute remaining in the power play. Sun Devils send it into the half boards to the left of Boss. Overskated there, but comes back to the right D. Or the left D fires a low shot in. Boss deflects that into the netting over the glass, and we will have a face-off. Good chance for the Knights to get a change with 44 seconds remaining in the penalty.
Especially in the second period with the long change, you got to take advantage and make that full change right now.
Yep. So we have Hines and Lawrence back on D. George and Reinhardt up front. Hines sends it off the boards, but not out. Kept in by the left D. That's got to be high. Yep.
It's got to hit the glass.
Yep. Here comes Reinhardt in on a breakaway. Short-handed coming in the middle. Fires it. And Argovitz. Nice glove save.
Nice save by Grayson Argovitz right there. Good try.
Good breakout by Reinhardt. Yep.
Tried to go high glove, but Argovitz was ready for it.
George in for the draw. Reinhardt top of the circle. Face off to the left of Argovitz. 28 seconds remaining in the penalty to Beth. Sun Devils send it back into their corner. Reinhardt in there. Forecheck. Oh, it's right in! He scores! He dumped it in off the back of the Argovitz, and it went in. Great play by Reinhardt. Short-handed, 18 seconds remaining.
Unassisted there, off the face-off. Takes it behind the net. Just a little chip goes off Argovitz's back shoulder.
I almost
Right into
missed
the net.
that.
Yep.
That was great.
Great play by Reinhardt.
We'll take it. We'll take everything
Wow.
we can get right there. That's a beautiful play. That's great effort. Great effort.
Yes,
Nice complete
indeed.
level.
Still 18 seconds. We got a kill here. Sun Devils regrouping in their own zone. Now they're coming up the left side over the Knights line. Off a skate and out to center ice. 7 seconds remaining. Moyer now with it. Goes across ice. Sun Devils over the line. Get a man in on the right side. Both teams at full strength. Right D to D over to Schwab on the left side. Comes into Boss and he smothers that. And we'll have a face-off. So the Knights get a shorty. And they are now trailing 3-1 here in period number 2.
10 minutes left.
10 minutes and some seconds left.
I think.
I've got
Pretty sure that's
7 to 10
10
shots.
0
on
0.
that.
That's
I think
10
it
minutes
is,
left.
yes.
Yeah. Few lights out on that clock.
Yes. Back to the left D. Sun Devils. Schwab with it into the half boards. Smith after his man. Back to Schwab. He fans on it. Puck clears the zone. Here comes Bannon now. He gets off the puck. Oh, he just missed it. Perry now with it. Here come the Sun Devils back the other way. He just has to pick up a stick deep in the Sun Devil zone. Sun Devils now with it to the left of Boss in the corner.
Oh, you got to hit him, Dages. You have to. You
Puck
gotta
goes
step-
across the crease.
Step around and get him in the
Schwab
shoulder.
moves into, send it in behind the goal. Sun Devils have it behind. The right D's open. Puck comes there. Sends it back into the left side. Top of the circle. Sends it back to the corner. Sun Devils controlling the puck here. Send it back into the corner again. Harrison on his man. Cleared right in the middle. Back to the left D. Off a skate. Oh, almost broke away there. Bannon sends it up to Dages. Dages now. Just sends it across ice. He gets taken in heavily. Bit of a late hit there. I think we're getting a misconduct here.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was very late. It
Yes.
was in the danger zone. The puck was long gone.
Yes, long gone.
What's it called? Was it roughing? And
I would assume it's either roughing, boarding, and a 10, I think.
roughing with a 10. Is that what's happening?
I saw him
Yeah, looks
give
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
Putting somebody else in the box. Looks like it's going to be a 2 and 10. They put danger back
That
in
was
the box.
Brooks Glimsher picking up the 2 and a 10. We'll have the face-off coming up in the Sundell zone to the left of Argovitz. 10 Benny out with Lindsay and Reinhardt, and got Beth and Lawrence. Lawrence chasing it back into his own zone. He has a man right on him. He tips it up, tries to get it to Lindsay. Tenpenny picks it up. Tenpenny goes across ice, just out of Lindsay's reach. He chips it into the corner. Sun Devils get there. Right out to him, but he fires it off the leg. Oh, it goes right through Reinhardt's feet to the far side as he was in great scoring position. Lawrence now sends it back to Beth. Knights now come up, hit Tenpenny in the middle. Tenpenny coming on the right side. Lindsay cutting for the crease. Lawrence keeps it in. Nice stick work by Tenpenny. He has it, fires it. Pad save Argovitz. Comes out to the right side. Need somebody on him. Reinhardt goes in, gets a piece of him. Puck goes deep into the behind the goal. Tenpenny on the forecheck, and now the Sun Devils are able to clear it down, and Boss picks it up. And Beth has it now, coming out to the right side of his goal. 55 seconds remaining. Puck goes off Pastilli's stick. Sun Devils pick it up. Weekly sends it up through center. Tenpenny now has it in the Knights zone. Sends it over to Lindsay. Loses it back into Boss. Boss up to Pastilli. Oh, he gets rocked.
Too many men. Or a cross check. Okay, wait. He had just stepped on the ice. Maybe it wasn't too many men, but it looks like they're giving him a cross check.
There's still 34 seconds on that original penalty. Sun Devils taking this opportunity to change goaltenders. Chesley coming in. And Knight's doing the same. Matt Yonke coming in relief of Trey Boss. So we have a 2-minute penalty for the Sun Devils. I believe that's Gilmore.
Same one who was the elbow to the face after
Yes.
the whistle earlier.
Yep. So we have a 5-on-3 for 34 seconds. Knights face off in the Sun Devil zone. Tenpenny comes up with it. Back to Lawrence. Right D. Over to Smith. One-timer just over the goal. Gilly had to duck to miss that one. Tenpenny again. Back to Lawrence. Across to Smith. Top of the circle.
Come
he
on.
bobbled it there.
You gotta
And here
control
comes-
that puck.
Here come the Sun Devils now. They just dump it into the zone high, and they chase after it. Lawrence picks it up there. 10 seconds remaining on the 2-man advantage. Puck just gets past Tenpenny. And Lawrence is picking it up now. 1-man advantage now for a minute and 26.
You have to touch it.
Yeah.
You have to touch it. Skelly, you have to touch it, man. If you don't touch it, then it's icing. Come on now. He jumped over it.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what that was about. So a minute 23 remaining in the penalty to Gilmore. Face-off coming up at the Knights zone. George wins it back. Lawrence picks it up there. Got New Year on the right side. Sends it over to the left side. Olsen with it. He skates back behind his own goal. So Knight setting up there. Cross ice. Comes New Year now. Picked it up off George. New Year now gets it in the zone. Drops it back to George.
Not a
Puck
good
was in his
pass.
feet. No, yeah.
Not to his feet.
Yep, then George had to look down and then he got rocked. Puck goes into the zone to the right of Yonke. Puck comes up to New Year. He clears it up to Olsen. Olsen at his own blue line. Sends it across ice. Here comes Smith now. 39 seconds remaining. Fires it, just misses wide. New Year comes in. Sun Devils, Moyer picks it up.
You got to hit him.
Swega.
Not trip him.
Yeah, we're going to have a penalty coming up to Swega here.
You cannot stick
Sun
your
Devils
foot out.
in over the line, into the circle to the right of Yonke now. And Swega picks it up. And he will be going off for the tripping call. And the Sun Devils, after 20 seconds, when Gilmore gets out, will have the power play. Swega goes off for tripping. Face-off will be to the right of Yonke in the Knights goal. Bannon and Scully up front. Heinz and Beth back on D. 4-on-4 for the next 20 seconds. Puck comes back. Beth has it in behind the goal. Sends it around. And Skelly now has it in behind his own goal. Puck goes off a stick down the ice.
There was a touch there. No icing.
Yep, no
Not
ice.
going to make it anyways.
3 seconds, and the Sun Devils will be on the power play. Oh, Bannon almost picked a pocket there. Sun Devils on the power play for a minute and a half, cutting in the middle. Beth got a stick on that to deflect it into the corner. Sun Devils into the corner to the left of Yonke. Schwab tries to fire it in. That hits Skelly and bounces out. And
that's a penalty on
I was
Schwab.
going to say, holding slightly.
It was a very nice shot block.
Yeah.
Went out of the zone, and our guy
Skelly tried to go after it.
And Schwab just held on to him.
Yep.
Interference. Okay, so more 4-on-4.
Yeah, so minute 17 still remaining on Swega's penalty, so we'll be 4-on-4 for a minute 17. Face-off coming all the way down into the Sun Devil zone due to the penalty. New Year in for the drives out there with Olsen. We got Beth and Heinz back on D.
New Year gets a shot from the face-off.
He picks up the
Very
puck.
nice play.
Or her now. Passes it over to Weekly. Weekly. New Year's getting a few shots in here. Here come the Sun Devils now, and on the right side, into the corner. Back to the D-man, fires it in. Blocker saved by Yonke. Sun Devils with it. Cutting in behind the goal now. Try to go short side. Yankee's there, and he smothers that one on the right side. And we have 43 seconds remaining in the penalty to Suega. Minute 26 remaining in the penalty to Schwab on the Sun Devils. Sun Devils leading 3-1. 4.5 minutes remaining here, period number 2. Face-off coming up in the Knights zone to the right of Matt Yonke.
Tyler Tenpenny usually does a great job tying him up and winning the face-offs. Let's see if he does that here. Ties him up. Oh, can't say we won that.
Now the puck is out. Lindsay with it. Harrison now picks it up. He's on his backhand. Oh, lost it there. 4-on-4 hockey right now. Puck just inside the Knights zone. Lawrence now with it. Looking for some ice or an avenue to pass. Here he comes in on the right side over the blue line. It's into the circle, fires it in. Blocker save Chesley. Comes with Lindsay, fires it right on. Steered to the corner by Chesley. Tenpenny tries to pick it up on the far side. Lindsay picks it up now. He cuts into the middle, fires it in just over the goal.
We got to hit the
Lawrence.
net. We got to hit the net.
Lawrence hits Ray Harn on the skate. Tenpenny's going to keep that in. We got a penalty, I think, tripping coming up.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
He went past him. He may have barely touched him, but it looked like he mostly tripped
Looks like
himself.
Schwiga's going again.
Okay.
2 trips in a row for Schwiga.
Yeah, I just ran the replay. He tripped it.
You know,
I don't know if it was
Again,
intentional.
Oh, no, it wasn't intentional, I don't think. But
I don't think intention matters here. But
no.
scrimmage, let's keep playing 4-on-4. We all need good practice with this.
Looks like they get a minute and a half of it at least.
Well, 30 seconds of the 4-on-4, and then...
Yeah.
Puck comes back to the right D, fires it in. That goes off D just into the corner. That takes his man down. He's trying to retrieve a stick now. Sun Devils cut to the middle. We got another penalty, delayed penalty, coming up against the Knights.
That was
And
a little
another
much.
trip.
Okay.
Smith is going off. I don't know. They just went into the corner.
Let's see.
3-on-4? Okay.
Are they
Yeah.
calling that a trip?
That's
Yeah.
what they called it. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I mean,
you know,
They went into the boards
they were
together.
bumping into
Yeah.
each
Yeah.
other.
Seemed like a fair battle to me.
Definitely.
So we'll have, as Chris just mentioned, 4-on-3. Face the advantage of the Sun Devils. Face off to the left of Yonke.
Tenpenny, Lawrence, and is that New Year for the Knights?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Tenpenny wins it back. Lawrence picks it up there, sends it around. Actually, that's Beth out there.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Sun Devils tried to hit their D-man
Big
out of his
mistake
reach.
right there. Big mistake right there. Come on,
Tenpenny
Tyler.
after it. He picks it up. He's all alone. Fires it. That deflects wide. Good forecheck by Tenpenny. He's a one-man show back here right now. Bumps his man, comes up with the puck. Try short side. He's still got it. Lawrence right in the middle. Oh!
That's not a trip.
Here come the Sun Devils now. Beth is back on a 3-on-1. Sun Devils try right for the middle. Far side, and Yonke holds on. Oh, they puck did come loose, and the whistle did not go.
Seems that
Looked like he had it, but he's at the far end of the ice. And the Sun Devils have
just called
picked up a goal.
seemed like they called 8 trips in the last 8 tripping penalties in the last 17 seconds, but they didn't call that one a trip right in front of the net. Clearly, he was tripped.
So that will clear some numbers off the clock. So Sun Devils now have the 5-on-4 advantage for a minute 17. 2.5 remaining here in the period. Sun Devils go cross ice D to D. Here they come out their left side now, up through center ice, over Knights blue line. Fire it from the top of the circle. Big rebound. Puck goes into the corner. Tried to clear it, but not out. Skelly tried to get a stick on it. Puck goes right through the crease. Sun Devils just barely keep it in. Now it's out. Here comes Skelly, and on the left side, he gets bounced in there. Puck goes in behind the goal. Gill with it now. Bannon gets a stick on it. Sun Devils clear it. Now they're coming up through center ice. Skelly chasing. Coming in on Heinz. Sun Devils have it in behind on his backhand. Chips it back to the right D. Sends it back into the corner. Heading through the middle on the backhand. Yankee to save. Comes out to the left D now. Top of the circle. Fires it in. Oh, and Yankee comes across to make a wonderful save.
Nice save, Matthew.
Sun Devils
way to be there.
Had him on the move, going to his left. They went cross ice. Man sitting just in the circle. Yankee comes across with a glove save.
We really need our defense there. Both our D-men in that, that moment just before that shot. Both our D-men did not play the body when they really needed to.
Knight clear it down.
Wait,
they are still killing. Got Olsen and New Year up front. Harrison and Heinz back on D. 8 seconds remaining in the penalty to Suega. Here come the Sun Devils now. Up over the left side, top of the circle. Hit the man in the middle. Fires it in over top of the goal. Puck goes around to the left of Yankee. Olsen in the corner on his man. Both of them go down. Both teams at full strength. They keep in there by Sun Devils. Deep slot shot. That's blocked. Heinz is still feeling that one. I think Harrison sends it around to Olsen. Olsen on the half boards.
Throw that
Off the boards and out. Puck is rolling. George in after it. Top of the circle. Fires it in. Tried to go 5-hole.
Almost got his own rebound.
Yep. And here come the Sun Devils. Nice
you
pass.
can't be up on that.
Fires it in. Good save, Yankee. Now New Year comes back the other way. Chips it across to George. George sends it in for Olsen on the right side.
You got to hit him.
Olsen takes his man in. George comes in as well. He's got the puck, and
What are they calling?
You have to be kidding me.
who's he calling?
That was a clean hit. That was with the shoulder.
Is he calling Olsen?
He laid up on it and shouldered him into the boards
All right,
as the puck got.
I'm going to run the replay.
Roughing. Yeah, they're calling Olsen for roughing.
You have to be kidding me.
What? I don't know. That looked pretty much like a good play to me. He actually held up. He didn't go into him fully.
Yeah.
Yeah, both players had to pull up to get, to stop for that puck.
Yep. 25 seconds remaining in the period. Face off to the right of Yankee. Puck goes into the corner. Tenpenny with it. Chips it around to the other side. Smith with it behind his goal. Puck goes past Lindsay. Kept in at the right point. Puck fired in. That goes around to the left side. Left half boards. Picked up there by the Sun Devils. Over to the right D. Back through the middle. Over to the left side into the circle. Fired it in. Yankee kicks that over to the corner. Lawrence there with it. And Tenpenny dumps it down. And that is the end of period number 2. Goal by each team. And the Sun Devils, when we return for period 3, will have a minute and a half remaining on their power play. We'll be back with the third period in just a moment.
There's a heat, but the ice stay cold. Nights on the hunt, going bold, untold. Stick class thunder, blades cut deep. Opponents in the zone, better not sleep. We checking hard, bodies hit the boards. Pucks flying fast, goals be the reward. Chirping from the bench, got them losing their heads. How we like that lamp, painting the ring red. Why we like that lamp, painting the ring red. Nights on ice, we dominate. Every move precise, we decimate. Block, score, check, we don't hesitate. Arizona nights, yeah, we set the fate. Nights on ice, we elevate. Opposition crush, they disintegrate. Desert squad fierce, we don't negotiate. Arizona nights, it's time to celebrate. Cross check clean, but the pain runs dirty. Spin around my slick, got them looking unworthy. Pad stack high, goalie's a brick wall. Try to break through, nah, not at all. Pump to the net, slap shot, scream. Wings flying fast, sharper than a dream. From the crease to the boards, we control the scene. Hustle so strong, got the ice turned me. Be ready, nights on ice, we dominate. Every move
All right, and we are getting ready for period number 3. Knights will have the man advantage for the first minute 33, barring any goals or other penalties.
In the questionable penalty.
Sun Devils regrouping in their own zone. Here they come cutting through the middle ice area and on the right side. Still a... Oh, come on.
You have to be kidding me. He pushed him with one hand. It's one-handed. With one hand.
Let me see.
Oh, that was weak.
All right.
All right, having said that, I hear that we have a few fans out there watching this game. Sorry for yelling, but hey, Nancy, how are you doing tonight? Your grandson Trip is doing an awesome job, and I hope you're enjoying the game.
Back to the corner. They have the 2-man advantage. Over to the right D, fires it in over top of the goal. Minute remaining in the 2-man advantage. Lawrence bumps his man, takes him down. Tenpenny tries to clear it. Good work by Tenpenny. Well, Sun Devil fell down on his own accord.
Wow.
That was a bit of a
Surprised we
break.
didn't get called for that.
Yeah, it looked like a trip to me.
2 minutes for looking at the other player.
Yeah.
Here come the Sun Devils now, in on the left side.
Cross check.
Yes. Brandt now with it. He moves back to the B position, sends it in. Go cross ice, which is a good idea. Get movement, there's lots of space, and puck clears the zone. Tenpenny chips it.
Let's go, Tyler.
He's over the line, taking it deep. Lawrence moves in.
Oh, you got
and
number one.
Here come, yeah,
3-on-5.
2-man advantage, yeah. Go cross ice, right in, puck in the crease, good clear by Smith. Ooh, and the goaltender got taken down.
Just ran the goalie. That's got to be a penalty.
That was Gilmore, of course.
Yeah, same kid with the elbow to the face earlier.
Yeah, run the. Yeah, watching the replay, that was not his fault. He was stopping and got kind of bumped in the back, so I'll give him that one.
Yankee appears to be okay. That's good news.
Shaking his head.
Matt Yankee's a tough kid. I hope he shakes this off.
12 seconds left on the 2-man advantage.
Knights coaches are a little upset. They're trying to ask the refs what's going on. Not happy with the answer is what it looks like to me. Seems typical Arizona reffing.
Bannon's out with Smith and Lawrence. 12 seconds, the 2-man short. Face off, Bannon wins it. Lawrence chips it back to the corner.
That's
Point, rather.
Up to the glass.
Oh, and boy, I tell you.
Lose a blade?
He lost his footing there twice. Smith it in behind. Right out in front. Yankee, nice save. Fired in. Yankee the save. And he holds on as we get 1 man back.
Here's the perfect time for a plug for Vinny at Pro Skate.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Vinny's a great guy. I
Looks
highly
like some
recommend
Sun
it.
Devils need to have their skates sharpened or
Yes,
something.
and we know someone
Yeah.
that will
Sun
do a
Devils.
great job.
Go visit Vinny. I ran his ad. You got his website. Operates out of the Mesa rink.
Does a great job. Oh, break there. Skelly now picks it up on the right side. Up over the blue line, chips it into the middle. To Bannon's reach. Sun Devils pick it up. And Sun Devils have the advantage for another 18 seconds. They are deep in their own zone. Now they send it over to the weak
gotta get that,
side.
you gotta get
Harrison
that.
gets there, chips it back into the zone. Got a little bit of a bounce, which is nice. 7 seconds remaining in the penalty. And then the Knights will finally, after being shorthanded twice, 2 men. And now both teams are back at full strength. Sun Devils in, top of the circle, right in, and Yankee saw that one all the way right into the chest pad, and he holds on. 12.5 minutes remaining here in period 3. Sun Devils with the 4-1 lead. In case anyone lost track of the score with all those penalties. Face off. Davis in for the draw. Beth back on D. We got Reinhardt and Suega. Oh, nice pick there by Suega. He cuts through the middle.
Stay with it.
Sun Devils pick it up. They come out their right side. Dumped back in by Harrison. Sun Devils have it at their own blue line. They go cross ice. Reinhardt picks it up there. Gets it past his man into the zone. Sun Devils try and clear it. Puck bouncing. Goes back into the corner. Schwab with it now and behind his own goal. Both teams at full strength. Haven't said that for a while. D just picks it up. Fires it right
Nice
in.
shot.
Nice save. Yep.
Just
Good
around the
opportunity
blocker.
Yep.
Around the shot blocker and
Right about where
in
you
on
want
net.
it. Yep. Beth chips that out over the line. Sun Devils have to wait and clear the zone. They do. Here they come in the middle. Fired in. That misses wide. Puck goes into the corner to the left of Yonke. Harrison bumps his man. Puck along the boards. Sun Devils
Hit him.
pick it up.
There you go. You got to stay on that
Okay.
hit.
Well, chipped it wide. Curry with it. Behind. Puck pops out to the front. Reinhardt sends it across to Suega. Suega now. He's checked there just outside the blue line, and the Sun Devils send it back in. Harrison goes after it. Tips it around on his backhand. Beth picks it up there. Skips it up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt chips it up to George. George picks it up and then lost it just his side of center. Sun Devils now regrouping in their own zone. 11 minutes remaining here, period number 3. Puck bounces high in the air outside in the center ice area. A couple of Knights go down. And Harris is going to pick it up just inside his zone. Chips it off the boards and out to middle ice area, and Olsen picks it up. Olsen got over the blue line. George, well, I guess he
Offside?
was offside. Puck
Yeah.
bounced on Olsen there just as he was coming across the line. So we will have a face-off just outside the Sun Devil blue line, just across in the bench area. George out with Olsen on the left, New Year on the right. Heinz and Lawrence back on D. Puck comes back to Lawrence, across over to Heinz. Heinz
Come
just
on.
passed it right to the Sun Devil defenseman. And Sun Devils try to come out, and that goes off Heinz's stick. He goes cross ice to Lawrence. Lawrence tries to hit New Year with it. Hit a stick on its way, but he got it anyway. Play scrambly at center. Here comes Sun Devils back in on the right side. Lawrence forces him wide into the boards. Sun Devils fire that high, and that lands in the netting and doesn't come down. Lawrence gives it a poke, but it's still stuck up there. It's going to go down the other side anyway, I think. Referee goes for another puck from the timekeeper. We will have a face-off to the left of Matt Yonke. George in for the draw. Out there with Olsen and New Year. The Devils have it fired right in from the right point. Yonke with a nice glove save. O'Hearn Marvin out there for the Sun Devils. Weekly back on D. George in for the draw. Puck goes over the sideboards. Scramble on the sideboards there with it. Lawrence picks it up. Sends it around behind over to Heinz.
You got to
He
get
can't
there.
quite get there. George gets a chunk of his man, and now Lawrence picks it up. Sends it across ice to Olsen.
Oh,
Off the boards. Oh, he almost stole it, but Sun Devils come up with it. New Year now picks it up. Back to Heinz on D. Heinz sends it back to New Year. He's got Lawrence on the left side. Lawrence gets it at center ice. Sun Devils pick it up. They go across over the weak side, and Tenpenny's out there on the forecheck, as is Olsen. Reinhardt clears it in, but he's got to clear the zone. Olsen's in deep. Now he clears and goes to the bench. Sun Devils. Oh, nice intercept there by Reinhardt. They were going cross ice there. Tenpenny fires it in, just misses.
We need those shots
Lindsay in
the
after
net.
it. Puck in the corner. Reinhardt picks it up. Tenpenny picks it up. Lindsay gets knocked. Still gets the puck. Back over to Reinhardt. Reinhardt sends it in behind. Tenpenny picks it up there. They puck into the behind the goal to the right of Chesley. Reinhardt picks it up now. He's on his backhand. Pulls it to his forehand. Fires it across. Oh, back to the left D. Harrison, nice low shot. That goes just wide. Sun Devils try to clear. Harrison keeps it in. Good pinch there. Goes across ice. Sun Devils pick it up. And they just dump it high into the zone. And Harrison retrieves it in his own zone. Fires it up to Reinhardt. He just dumps it into the zone. Goes off for a change as he's been out there for a while. Sun Devils try to clear the zone. Oh, Smith almost had the right idea there. Just couldn't do it. Harrison now with it. Off the boards and out. Tried to hit Tenpenny with it. Puck bouncing. But Sun Devils, come on,
regroup. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know if they cleared the zone or not, but anyways.
Oh, you had plenty of
Puck is
space
out
to
now.
control that.
Harrison gets the puck on the boards. That was not hard enough. And then Smith now picks it up in the corner to the right of Yonke. Still he can't get it out. Smith comes in to help. Scramble there. Tenpenny has it. Off the boards. Tried to get it to Pastilli. Lindsay, he's been out there for a long time. Harrison now with it. Chips it off the boards and out. And Pastilli now has it. He dumps it in. Knights making changes. 7 minutes and a half remaining here in period 3. Sun Devils coming out from their own zone on the left side. Intercepted by Skelly. Skelly cutting in, right in.
Play.
Good work there by Skelly, using his body to get cut right in front of the goal.
Nice two-man play right there.
Beth now picks it up, comes around the right side. Puck rolls on him a bit. Sends it over to Lawrence. Lawrence chips it up, gets past Skelly. Sun Devils back in. That deflected just wide. Lawrence in behind the goal. Chips it up to Skelly. Skelly just dumps it up to the center ice area. Sun Devils now send it across over to the weak side, cutting into the middle, fires it in, that goes wide. Skelly's going to pick it up on the left side, puck rolling. Sun Devils now come back again, cutting up through the middle. Beth's going to move up, there he does. Puck goes wide. Lawrence chips it in behind the goal. Sun Devils pick it up there. Battle, puck still to the right of Yonke. Brandt tried to go short side. Brandt has it in the corner. He comes out with it, kicks it to the stick. Oh, tried to go top left corner. Pastilli now with it. Tried to hit Skelly with it. That hit a stick. Sun Devils now with it, just inside their own blue line. They go cross ice. Schaefer now with it. Here comes Sun Devils in over the line to the right of Yonke. It's under 6 minutes remaining. Sun Devils. Brandt tried to go short side again. He's tried that several times. Here comes Reinhardt now. Comes back for the Knights. Coming up the right side. Up through center. Dumps it into the zone. Swega after it. Sun Devils take it in behind. Reinhardt bumps his man there. Good keep in there. Smith has it.
Shoot.
Oh, fired that just over the goal.
It's got to be on net. It has to be on net.
Sun Devils chip it out to center. Hines chips it up to Dages. Sun Devils have to clear the zone. They do, and then they fire it in. Comes around over to the right side. Smith is going to pick it up there. Chips it up to center ice area. They just lost it at center. Sun Devils chip it in.
Oh,
right through the middle of the issue, and
we
he
cannot leave him alone in the middle.
Into the top left corner. And with 5 minutes remaining, the Sun Devils go up 5-1.
Yeah. You can't go to the wide guy and leave the middle guy alone. You just can't do that.
Yeah, Ishu was left all alone there. And he certainly knows what to do with it when he gets it.
Okay, just too scrambly for the Knights. A little bit too much sort of panicky. Calm
The
down.
Sun Devils, they got a
have
man
the
right in the
time and
slot.
space.
Tried the one-timer, that didn't work. Comes back to the right D. Gets around Olsen, steps in. Hand on his shot. Olsen picks it up. Got it over on the half boards. Harrison comes in. Schaefer gets it back to the D-man, fires a low shot, puck comes loose, and rebound comes out to Gilmore, and he fires it in. Yankee made the original save, had no chance on the rebound.
Yep, just too scrambly. We have some of our guys have more time and space than they think they do. They should be able to collect the puck and make the play, and they're not really sort of collecting it. They're panicking and just throwing it. Too scrambly.
Beth off the boards to George. He fires it in the corner. And the Sun Devils now come out the weak side. Up through center, up over the line. Goes across, top of the circle, fired in. Nice pad save, Yankee. George, can't clear it. Crowd with it now for the Sun Devils. Sends it in around behind. Olsen bumps into his man there, gets there before he can get to the puck. Harrison now with it back behind his own goal. Sends it around to New Year. New Year now regroups behind his own goal. He's got Beth on the right side. Beth chips it up to George. George coming through the middle, up to Olsen on the left side. Olsen coming in, top of the circle, drops it for New Year, fires it in. Saved by Chesley. Puck goes over his left. And Sun Devils now coming down, but that's intercepted by Tenpenny. Puck still inside the zone. Now they clear it. Sun Devils now cutting through the middle, coming in on their right. Dump it back to the point. Fired in. Yankee the pad save. Puck bounces. Lawrence scoops it up in behind the goal. Now he comes out the left side. Got a couple of guys chasing him.
That's got to hit the
Point,
glass.
keep it in. Out, rather. Tenpenny with it. Dips it up to New Year. He just dumps it down the ice. He had Lawrence open if he only knew it. And Sun Devils now regrouping. Reinhardt on the forecheck. He almost picked that up right in front. Sun Devils now over to the right side at center. Puck dumped into the zone. Lawrence chips it off the boards and out. Tried to hit Reinhardt with it. Puck comes back, goes over Lawrence's stick.
You can't do that.
Comes the Sun Devil, kick it in towards the middle. Lawrence picks it up in the right corner. Chips it up to Reinhardt. Over to Tenpenny. Nice passing there. Got Lindsay. He picks it up. Puck rolls off into the corner. And the Sun Devils now coming out their left side. Reinhardt got a piece of his man. And Sun Devils now coming out. D-man got caught a bit. Right in. Brandt. And glove save. Matt Yankee on A.J. Brandt. Brandt looks back in disbelief.
Nice save, Matt. Yeah, we had just a little, scramble just inside our own offensive zone. Suddenly turned into a 3-on-1.
Yep, back the other way. Bannon with Pastilli and Skelly. Ishu wins it back to the point. And to Schaefer. Tried to hit Ishu in the middle. Does Yankee the save. A lot of chatter going on. Face-off coming up the left of Yankee. Bannon against Ishu. Comes back to the point. Beth chips it. Pastilli tries as well. Now Pastilli has it. You got to get that out. There we go. Schaefer dumps it in, rolling into the corner. Beth with it there. Reverses it over to Skelly. Skelly couldn't clear it. Ishu now picks it up on the sideboards. Good work by Hines. Ishu still with it though. Tries to wrap it short side. And Yankee is there with the pad save. Clock is running, 23 seconds. Sun Devils with the 6-1 lead. Face-off coming up to the right of Yankee. Bannon wins it. Beth chips it back to the point. Still he couldn't break free. Skelly now grabs it. Pulls it up to center ice. 5 seconds remaining. Sun Devils cleared in behind Yonke. And that's going to do it. Sun Devils come up with a win 6-1 here in AZ Ice Gilbert. Thanks everyone for being on board.
I think the last game that we're going to play before we head to Denver.
Yes, heading to Denver.
Travel day Thursday
tomorrow.
the 18th.
Yep.
Thursday the 18th, a week from tomorrow, we travel, and we got 2 games on Friday the 19th of September in the Denver area. 2 games on Saturday the 20th
20th as well. Yep.
And if we do really well, we could make it to the championship game possibly on Sunday the 21st.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll see you. We'll see some of you watching us on YouTube.
There you go.
Then
we'll see you there from Denver. Thanks, folks. We'll see you next time.
Blades cut deep in desert heat. Ice burns hotter than the sun can beat. Board shake crack from the heavy weight. Arizona nights, we own the fight. Hard hit, sharp fist under the light. Chirp and snap, we own the night. Desert warriors, ice ignites. Sweat drips cold on a bruised up face. Bodies crash fast in a ruthless race. Voices sting, words like sharpened blades. They think they're tough, we show 'em pain. Dominate the ice again and again. Arizona nights, we own the fight. Hard hit, sharp fist under the light. Chirp and snap, we own the night. Desert warriors, ice ignites. Blood on the puck, scars in the air. Victory tastes like they weren't prepared. No one survives this desert land. Arizona Knights, we own the fight. Hard hit, sharp fist under the light. Chirp and snap, we own the night. Desert warriors, ice ignite. Ice Blades cut deep in desert heat. Ice burns hotter than the sun can beat. Board shake crack from the heavy weight. Arizona Knights, we own the fight. Hard hit, sharp fist under the light. Chirp and snap, we own the night. Desert warriors, ice ignites. Sweat drips cold on a bruised up face. Bodies crash fast in a ruthless race. Voices sting, words like sharpened blades. They think they're tough, we show 'em pain. Dominate the ice again and again. Arizona Knights, we own the fight. Hard hit, sharp fist under the light. Chirp and snap, we own the night. Desert warriors, ice ignites. Blood on the puck, scars in the air. Victory tastes like they weren't prepared. No one survives this desert land. Arizona Knights, ignites. Sweat drips cold on a bruised up face. Bodies crash fast in a ruthless race. Voices sting words like sharpened blades. They think they're tough, we show 'em pain. Dominate the ice again and again. Arizona nights, we own the fight. Hard hit, sharp fist under the light. Chirp and snap, we own the night. Desert warriors, ice ignite. Blood on the puck, scars in the air. Victory tastes like they weren't prepared. No one survives this desert lair. Arizona nights, we own the fight. Hard hit, sharp fist under the light. Chirp and snap, we own the night. Desert warriors, ice ignites. Ice Blades cut deep in desert heat. Ice burns hotter than the sun can beat. Board shape crack from the heavy weight. Arizona nights, we own the fight. Hard hit, sharp fist under the light. Chirp and snap, we own the night. Desert warriors, ice ignites. Sweat drips cold on a bruised up face. Bodies crash fast in a ruthless race. Voices sting words like sharpened blades. They think they're tough, we show 'em pain. Dominate the ice again and again. Arizona nights, we own the fight. Hard hit, sharp fist under the light. Chirp and snap, we own the night. Desert warriors, ice ignite.